What's going down, y'all? Hey, y'all come on up in here. I'm about to show my face in a minute. I'm over here getting my life in order. So before y'all hoes get in here, I want to see your face. I want to see your face. My face is coming. I'm just getting my life together. In the meantime, y'all come on up in here. Y'all come on up in here. I'm acknowledging the chat. I see y'all. My face is coming. I hear y'all hoes now. My face is coming. Don't worry about it. It ain't going to be one of them lives. This is the time where y'all going to need to see my face, okay? Because, child, we got a lot to go in and like have on with these girls. They were showing their ass. Some of them, anyhow. Let me see who all up in here while I get my life in order. Y'all come on up in here. Come on in the room. Oh shit, it's 52 of y'all up in here already. Lord, I'm coming, y'all. I'm hurrying up. Lord, it's 61 already. Damn. There's 65. Shit, bitch. Let me get my stuff together. What's good? What's good? Saki Speaks. Congratulations to Saki Speaks. She's a new moderator. Ain't no way I can't let Saki off without being a mod anytime she got her husband to be down with the T-subs and the T-squad. Go ahead. See, a lot of y'all need to do that. I'm coming. Yeah, you ain't lying, Zay. That is what I'm doing. I'm getting myself together. Mind your business. I'm coming. We doing the intro anyway. Shit. Let me acknowledge the chat. Shout out to Dominique Carter for becoming a member. I appreciate you, baby. Thanks a lot for your membership. What's good, BB Kent, La Queen, Rose, Denise, Marcia. What's good? Frida, Corey, Carly, Dot Lee, Special Mills. What's good? What's good, Ebony? Nifa's daughter, so blessed. What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? Miss Envy1. What's good? Dot Lee, Michelle, Shawanda. What's good? Walt Yale. What's happening, Walt Yale? Sherry, Alexandria, TJ. I already spoke to y'all. What's good, Anna? What's up, boo? Yes, thank you a lot for the Cash App, boo. Yes, Ann Plush Bunny. Thank you for the Cash App, baby. What's good, Sierra, Rose, Monet? What's up? I'm coming, y'all. What's good, S College, Just Coco? Who's this? Jennifer, Drinks with D, Lexi, Lil Mackie. What's good, Houston? Yes. Lord, I can't address all of y'all, child. So many of y'all coming up here at once. I'm coming, y'all. All right. Zaya already spilled the beans about me getting my life in order. So if y'all ain't catch it, good, bitch. But I'm coming. I'm still doing my intro. Y'all know I got to wait for some more people to come in here. What's good, Vita? What's good, Ebony? What's good, Capricorn Girl? What's good? Yeah, the praise team. Y'all come on and get these hoes together so they won't keep rushing me to show my face. Do y'all damn job now. Y'all already know the ushers is going to show y'all where to sit. Make sure if you're new, you put on your worshiper card. Put it somewhere on your lapel. So whatever name you want to be called by, that's what we're going to address y'all. If y'all need to leave for any reason, go down my side aisles. Do not come down my middle aisle and disturbing me and disturbing my peace and my reads, okay? We got a lot to unpack. So that's why I'm rambling, because I'm giving some more people chances to get up in here. Anybody heard from Urel? I ain't seen Urel pop up in here yet. That hoe gonna get fired. Oh, you doing the same thing, Zay? And that's you good. Saki Speaks. I had to 82 times. You got your husband to be down with my gay ass channel. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I mean. Breaking down barriers. Funny is funny. It don't matter who you laid up with. If it's funny, it's funny. What's good, Ralph? What's happening? What's good, TH? What's happening? I already spoke to you. What's good, Meg? I spoke to you, Jennifer. Y'all make sure to hit this like button on y'all way in. I see it's 117 of y'all up in here and only 73 likes. Give me up to 100 likes. I don't know who that one dislike is because I ain't even said shit yet. I ain't opened my mouth, girl. I ain't talked about none of these shows yet. So I don't even know why I got a dislike. I ain't said shit. I ain't told y'all if I had to change a heart about nothing, and then y'all don't give me a chance to do nothing. Y'all come in disliking. Child, I guess because y'all know my mind ain't changed because I said what I said. I mean, hey. Come on. Give me up to 100 likes and I'll start. I'm at 84 likes. Give me up to 100 likes and I'll start. And that's something I'm doing what I said I never do. And that's hold my videos cactus for likes. But damn it, y'all making me do it. 94. Come on. 6 more. Come on, like this video up so I can start now. Give me on up to 100. Y'all hear me getting ready. This is going to be a good one. Y'all going to want to hear it now. Yeah, Carla said, ooh, oh, shit, 104. All right, y'all got me. I'm coming. Damn. I'm coming. What's good, y'all? Y'all can't wait to see my face. Here she go. All right, I'm going to start this live portion, rather, not the live. And we going to start with the Salt Wives. All right, here we go. Starting it off with the Salt Wives. What's good, y'all? This second part of the reunion, she won't that bad. She won't that bad. You know, most of it was Mary still being in the hot seat, backpedaling the coochie popping in the handstand with her lying ass, and then Lisa being in the hot seat too. See, it's funny because all of the mean girls want to get up here doing all of the mean girl stunts, but then they want to turn around and start caping and want to be nice and you don't know me and I'm not that kind of person. And then you admitting that you know Heather when all this season you admitted that you didn't when we all knew that you knew the bitch. What Heather got to lie about knowing you? Like, that's the thing that bothers me about Lisa. My thing with Lisa was like, bitch, who was you? First of all, I've been drinking since I was in college, bitch. The first time I put a bottle to my throat and my mouth was my after prom back in 2006. I've had plenty of liquors, bitch. I've never had yours. So I don't know why you coming up on this thing trying to act like you the representative for Jack Daniel or Hennessy or Johnny Walker or some shit like that. Like, girl, you not even doing Smirnoff. Like, what the hell is you talking about? Girl, you not even doing none of this cheap ass shit. The bottom shelves. Like, you, girl, we don't even know you. We know the bottom shelf liquor, girl. We never heard of your shit. So for her to get up here with the antics that she did, then want to get up here and try to play cry and play victim and all of the rest of this, it was just, look, y'all know how I feel about stuff like that. Anyway, I really had to get that off my chest. So then we get into something about Mary. The strange thing about the Cosbys, their God in heaven. Y'all remember that YouTube movie that came out, The Strange Things About the Johnsons, where the son was fucking the daddy? That's, you know, that's why I said the strange things about the Cosbys. So Mary stands by what she said about Jen in the hospital comment 1,010%. But then Jen turned around and said that she never said that she was in the hospital. She was never there. Now, Jen, I got to call you out on your bull, because this entire time, your whole argument was you just left the hospital from seeing the person that helped raise you or whatever, leave being a W amputee. You just left the hospital. Now, unless they doing it down to somebody's basement, which is very illegal and cheap at the same time, I'm totally confused as to why your story changed the way that it did. Now we gonna see whatchamacallit done popped up in here. Not only did he pop up in here, he popped up in here talking shit, bitch. He late for his job and got the nerve and beat me get mad. See how black people do? Somebody else did that exact same thing on one of these shows, and we're gonna get down to that in a second. I saw your ass, Sherelle. Anyhow, and what's good, Scott? See, I saw somebody said Scotty up here. What's happening, Scotty? I'm sorry I didn't see y'all. The comments is moving so fast. But yeah, Jen, you full of shit. How you gonna say that that was your whole argument? That was the basis and the crux of the whole argument of that's why you smelled like hospital, because your ass was there because your aunt had her stuff gone. Now all of a sudden you was never there. Child. So then Jen says that Mary's apology wasn't sincere. I said, the nerve of this bitch. You've been giving non-genuine apologies this entire season. Then when you finally get an apology, you got the nerve to say it ain't real. Well, unreal apology deserves another one. So go on ahead and accept hers. Everybody else accept yours. You may as well go on ahead and accept hers. Do yourself the due diligence, because that's the best that you're going to get out of Mary. And because if I was Mary, I wouldn't get ass shit. So then Mary cleans up what she meant about guys standing in the corner store out of fear. Now listen, so many of y'all got in my comments trying to educate me about what she meant by what she meant by guys and what she meant by the shade of black, because there's different shades of black, yada, 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 yada. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Mary is prejudiced against her own people, okay? I'm really starting to think that started by the time her grandmama was killed for the insurance money and her businesses and every damn thing, and her man to let me tell it, because then the bitch get up here and said that it was never no will. Like that, see, that's why I never saw it for Mary. So many of y'all tried to give me flack because y'all was sitting up like, well, didn't you grow up in church? Why would you talk about that woman like that? That is the first lady. Fuck that bitch. She not my first lady, and I'm not Kojic. I'm Baptist. I don't give a fuck about her. That's number one. Number two, it ain't real. Fake temple is not real. It's not. It's not. It's just not. It's not, y'all. There's been signs, clues, and wonders to point that the shit won't real. And what bothers me about Mary is, why would you get on camera? Knowing who you are in the position that you play, why would you even chance your life like that by getting on camera and starting everything off with lies? You started it off with a lie. Like, all Mary's lies and her delusions just caught up with her all at this reunion. But I will say this, she handled it a lot better than most people would have handled it. I give Mary that much credit. She handled it a lot better than a lot of other people would have handled it. I mean, she did. She didn't run off nowhere. She stayed. She answered it as best as she could. Less is more. I wish she wouldn't have said nothing. But, since she did, she let it all come out. Now I'll give her that much. I will give you that much, Mary. But yeah, less is more. But I just had to get it off my chest, y'all. Getting back to that whole thing, Mary full of shit. Mary, nothing about you makes me think that you stopped at a corner store no time soon. Girl, do you even drive yourself? Because it seems like your whole life is about money, tacky ass clothes, a standing in the community. But what about any of that is God-fearing? Like, where's the moral compass? Where's the pause of wisdom? Where's the old lady sitting under the tree type of wisdom, type of advice? Where's the warm welcoming? Come here, my daughter. Come here, my child. Give me a nasty piece of Sister Mary Clarence or something. Like, I don't get none of that. Like, the only thing I get from you is Kim Barrel. That's why I can't stand that her foot ass bitch, and that's exactly why I don't see it for your ass now, Mary. I don't. I don't. So to all of the church people who getting all up into my comments like I shouldn't say this shit, First Lady, fuck you and that hoe too. Period. You dealing with a person that's prejudiced to her own damn people. Come on now. Why y'all think she wears so much pasty makeup since y'all claim she ain't bleaching? Why do y'all think she has to put on the lightest shade of brown that she could find in the makeup palette? Why can't she just be beautiful in her own damn skin? Y'all worried about the wrong stuff. Y'all trying to get at me about that, about her whole with her fake ass pastor. Y'all should be concerned about that. Anyway. So then Mary says that she doesn't have a taste for black guys. This is where this came from. She ain't got no taste for black guys. And Andy said, bitch, your husband black. What are you talking about? And then that's when Bondi, shout out to Bondi, she told me, there's different shades of black, so maybe that's what she meant. And I mean, I guess, but at the end of the day, nah. I can't if I even decide to give her that, which I won't, but if I decided to give her that, then what does that say about me? Nah, I'm not giving her that. I'm not giving her that. No. Listen, Mary was already married. That cat came out of the bag until the grandmammy croaked, and then she saw an opportunity to get her man, her riches, and every damn thing else that came with the grandmama, and she took it. So she's basically, and she's rationalizing it by, well, he ain't black. He ain't black like this. He black like this. Girl, it don't matter. When he get pulled over by a white cop, he black. Whether he black like this and like this, he black, period. So you saying that says what? She got on my nerves. Shout out to Alexandria Girly for the super chat. What you got to say, girl? Mary made that comment. She only likes a light skinned man. I was pissed that she not realized her son is of a darker hue. Child. She might not even acknowledge that as her son. She might acknowledge that as her grandchild while you're playing. But we're gonna move on. Somebody else sent something. Oh yeah, thank you again, Alexandra. Mary had me pissed. The will was a lie. The 7-Eleven comment she made to try to backpedal. She has some serious self-hating issues. Yeah, she got a lot. She got a lot. Anyway. So then they show tweets of Jen talking about Mary when she was down at the party, and she said that Mary looked like a Christmas tree. Well, listen, I had to agree. Mary, I said in my review, you looked like a leaning ass Christmas tree with too many damn ornaments on it. I'm not understanding why that tweet was brought up because nobody disagreed with the tweet. Now, if this was any time that I agree with Jen, this was the time I agreed with Jen. Yes, you looked like a Family Dollar based Christmas tree that was leaning because one of the sticks was missing and or cracked, and you was loaded up with ornaments, child. That's what you looked like. You looked a hot damn mess. You look like the Nightmare Before Christmas from beginning to end in all its entirety, girl. You was the whole damn movie because the outfit was atrocious. And then for you to still stand up in your tacky ass fashions, Mary, here it is. I sat up here and said that I gave you second best dress, and I'm gonna let you keep it. Because at the end of the day, Mary, we talking all this stuff, but this was the best you looked all season, was this reunion. So, hey. So then Mary says that Meredith and Lisa never told them that they were scared of her, and then Lisa jumped on Whitney and Heather, and that's how we're gonna segue to Lisa punk ass. I had a feeling somebody was lying. I say either Mary was lying or Meredith and Lisa is lying because I already knew Whitney won't lie. Whitney got that information from Mary. So I said, so either they told her that or Mary is lying. I don't understand why Mary took it upon herself to say that somebody is scared. Well, you know what, Mary? I can't even do you like that because I said the same thing. So you know what? I take that back. I was getting ready to read your ass, but I can't do it because I did the same thing. Quiet as it's kept. We all did the same thing. We all did the same thing Mary did. We all figured that they were scared of her. We put it on. We all did. So, I can't even read Mary for that. But I do think, and I don't think they're necessarily scared of her. I think what it is they're scared of how she's gonna react. Like, is she gonna throw things? Is she gonna try to tear up my house? You know, is she gonna run around outside screaming like a nutcase and have the police sent to my house? You know, I think that's what it is. I don't necessarily think they're scared of her, like she's gonna do something to them. No. I just think they don't do scenes and they don't do outside embarrassments, and that's all Jen gives. But this is the thing that bothers me. I'm not understanding why Lisa has such a hard on for Whitney and Heather. I don't get it. It's like she came on the show choosing to not see it for them. And this reunion just proved that. This reunion proved that she came up here trying to do the mean girl clicked up thing, and she got absolutely nothing for it. She really did it. Because I'm not understanding why she's just so damn angry and upset and mad at Heather and Whitney. I don't get it. So then Whitney, Heather, and Mary feels like Lisa is not Jen's real friend. She's not. She's not. I keep trying to tell y'all. I don't think they're scissoring. I don't think that's what it is. What I think it is Jen got some serious dirt on Lisa. I feel like Lisa got up on this thing with the sole purpose of my life is perfect. I'm the perfect Mormon wife. I have the perfect Mormon household, and that's just where that's at. And I kind of feel like Jen either done found out something, Lisa must have slipped something out, or they know the same friends, and one of them friends says something to her. But I really feel like Jen has some real serious dirt on Lisa. And I think that's why Lisa is all of a sudden fighting tooth and nail to protect Jen so much. Because just in the previous episode, you could never be friends with her. You can never be friends with her. You can never be in the same room with her. She does too much. She's this, she's that. That came out of your mouth. Now, all of a sudden, you caping for her to the heels. I mean, I'm just saying. So then Meredith tells the ladies that if any one of them walk around talking or questioning about her marriage again, that they're no longer friends. I mean, you should have been did that a long time ago, child. This ain't gonna stop them from talking about it. The door done already open, and it looks like Seth about to come up here and put a hope to all of that. Or at least that's what it looked like from the cameras. At least that's what it looked like from production. Maybe he could be talking about something completely different, but I think they talking about their rinky-dink ass relationship. Moving on. So then Mary admits, I talked about that. Mary admits that it won't know well and all that. I ain't doing that because I'm staying on this too long. Mary lie. Bro, my brain racing. Focus. They played a recording of Mary running down on her congregation, calling them poor and stingy. And she says she did say that, but she didn't say that because they didn't get her a gift for Christmas or her anniversary or whatever it was. She tried to put the Bible into it by bringing up Leviticus or Proverbs or Psalms or whichever one of the damn books, and then tried to throw in some type of... See, that's why it's always important to know the word for yourself, y'all. That word that she gave had nothing to do with her calling them damn people poor and stingy. She's just a nasty individual, and that's just how she is. She has that attitude to where I'm the pastor, I'm the right hand of God, and however it comes off is how it comes off because it's meant to help you. So if she says something that is mean, evil, nasty spirited, to her it's I'm helping you because God sent me the word to you. That's how she's doing it as, and I'm not buying it. Moving on. Then Jen and Mary talk about they gonna get on the new leaf. Girl, bye. Then they talk about Heather. Shout out to Heather. I told y'all Heather followed me, and Heather blessed me with a nasty piece of cash app that she didn't have to do. Definitely shout out to Heather. I've always said Heather and Whitney were my most two favorites. Girl, Heather not only our favorite, she Rihanna favorite too. Now Heather really about to be everybody's favorite because y'all know Rihanna fans is worse than the Beehive. So now all of a sudden, all the Rihanna fans is gonna flock on around there to Heather, and Heather about to have all this backup. I ain't mad at it. And to be honest, I feel like that's another reason why Lisa really don't see it for Heather either. I personally felt like Lisa is mad and upset that Heather and Whitney became a fan favorite. That's really what I think. I think she felt like if she came up here with that Valley Girl shit, that it was going to put her like, you know, a Dorinda or one of them, or a Big Angel one of them, or a Snooki or you know, one of them. Nah, girl, we just don't like you. We don't like you. That you was never going to be the fan favorite, period. So then Heather and Whitney feel like Lisa is manipulating Jen. I don't buy that. Like I said, I think Jen got something on Lisa. Then Heather and Lisa argued during the break, child. Then Heather started reading Lisa down to her drawers, made Lisa get up and start crying and wanted to run off to John. And y'all know John come in the scene like, oh my God, what done happened now? Do I really have to hear this? Like, every time she talks to John, John has that face like he's thinking of 1,001 ways how he could kill that bitch and get away with it. Like, that's really how he come on the scene looking. Po John. But I was here for Heather and her reads, honey. Heather was reading Heather down. I mean, Heather was reading Lisa down. Then Jen stole my damn fan. My bitch my Bad Felicia fan. Jen stole my fan, y'all. Look. Jen got me for my fan. Jen got me for my fan, y'all. She got me for my fan. Now, here it is. I done had this fan. I never seen nobody use this fan on YouTube, on reality shows, on nothing. Now, here come Jen Picasso face ass. Here come trolling. Buy my damn fan. And then you open it all wrong. You open it like this, bitch. You get that wind behind it so they can hear that rah. And then, you know, you do this. So you can say what you got to say without saying it to the person that you need to say it to. See, you ain't even doing it right because you trolling. That was the end of the episode. I can't believe her. Sat up there and took my damn fan. Who the hell she thinks she is? I know she lying. Anyway. Let me acknowledge the chat right quick. See what the chat talking about. Y'all like up this video. It's 226 of y'all in here and 137 likes. Get me up to 200 likes and quit playing with me. Ciao. All right. I ain't going to belabor the time. Next up, dear God, do we got to do it? Yeah, because I watched it and took notes on it. And if I had to suffer through it, y'all hoes is too. Growing up hip hop. Growing up hip hop. I'm time stamping y'all, so that's why I keep stopping. Because I keep forgetting to do it. Growing up hip hop, y'all. This is season 4, episode 7, Guns Blazing. So then the Brad and Dad still having their conversation, and then they ultimately agreed to what it was supposed to be. Dab working with the new people, Brad dealing with the old heads, and then they was going to come together. That's what it was supposed to be from the very beginning. So I'm like, y'all went through this whole damn diatribe to basically just agree to what Dab wanted to do from the very beginning, I guess. So then Bow Wow and Pimpin' in the studio working on his album, and then Bow complains about Pimpin' being more concerned with Diamond than he is concerned about this non-existent Confession album that ain't nobody gonna listen to, ain't nobody gonna buy, ain't nobody gonna stream, ain't nobody gonna buy no Millennium tickets to go and hear him talk about said album, and none of that shit. Yeah, we got to, because if I had to suffer through it and watch it, y'all gonna listen to it, period. Listen, Bow Wow, and then Bow Wow says that he's not going to be on the album, on the EP, because he wants to solely work on his album. But my thing is, Bow Wow, that shit gonna flop, nigga. You need all the exposure. Like, but see, Bow Wow, this your fault. Because see, you was too busy running around here chasing bitches and playing this whole gigolo outfit instead of you being more concerned with your money and your bag and what got you here from the very beginning. And now you done made it to a point where nobody's gonna take you seriously. So even if you do come out with an album, don't get me wrong, some diehard fans of Bow Wow is gonna get it and listen to it. I'm not gonna do them, you know, I ain't gonna do them like that. But listen, in my opinion, Bow Wow is one Cheez-It and a drop of Sprite away from being obese. That's how I honestly feel. I honestly feel like you need to push back from the damn table. Carry your ass down to somebody's gold gym, get buffed up a little bit, get you a writer, get you a team around you, really get you an album together, rebrand yourself, get yourself back in order. And then that whole thing with pimping was fake, and you could tell it was fake because you left out to go and talk to Diamond, and then you want to conveniently walk in on the part where you go, no, ain't no girls in the studio. Listen, it was fake. She wasn't on the damn phone. And even if it was girls in the studio, don't nobody want pimping old pop belly pig ass. Diamond, don't nobody want pimping but you. You understand me? Now, when it comes to him, he gonna have something to worry about. But when it comes to him, as far as you go, girl, please. Anyway, then Ayana comes over. I didn't care. Sanaya goes to the studio to see JD. I don't care. Brett goes to the studio to see Bow Wow pimping. And listen, he need to start listening to people because the Brett made a very valid point where she says, why do you think people care about who you slept with? And why would you want to make that your last album? I was with Brett when she said that. Moving on. The Brett meet up to talk with JD about Bow Wow. Moving on. Is BK's party. BK left his own damn party after he said he won't go leave his own damn party. But he left with Bow Wow. Moving on. Sanaya leaves early when she found out that Ayana was coming. Moving on. I don't like that little ass girl. She gets on my nerves. Then Ayana, everything that Reed did, Ayana has something to say about it. Then Reed wanted to come and talk to Ayana. Then Ayana didn't want to talk to her. And then titties was touching each other. They acted like they was going to fight. And then it was going to be a to be continued. All right, there you go with Growing Up Hip Hop. Now getting on down to Miss Belle Collective. Hold on, let me timestamp this. See, y'all was sitting there worried about it. We got through it. See how quick it was? Belle Collective. This episode of Belle Collective, it wasn't too bad. This episode of Belle Collective, it wasn't too bad. It gave me a little yang around the house about. It damn show gave me something to gag about. That's for sure. It gave me something to gag about. So then Letitia, it starts off with Letitia and Latrice meeting. They meet up basically so she could talk to her about what went down with the Fair Street brunch, and basically to try to get Latrice's money. To basically try to get Latrice's money, whatever the case may be. So then Latrice shares her experience about how hard it was for her to start. And I really hope whenever she does an interview that the person that does it really asks in-depth questions about exactly how hard it was for her to start her business, what made it so hard, and what was the turning point, and what made it get to where she's at now, to where she's living like this and driving like that and could buy this and buy that. You know what I mean? So I'll be here for that. So then Latrice feel like Maria's a mean girl. Yeah, Morocco Mo is a mean girl. With lupus. She's a mean girl with lupus because they made it a point to bring up her lupus. Y'all know everybody want to blame shit on lupus. Girl, I'm not blaming your attitude, your fucked up attitude and your bullshit ass ways on lupus. I'm not putting that on lupus. All right. Moving on. Tambra going to see her fertility doctor. I really didn't care about this scene Because I'm getting real sick and tired of women coming up here exploiting their uterus, non-working uteruses at that, for monetary gain. Like, I'm just not here for. Why do I care that your 40-year-old ass want to have babies? I don't care. I don't care. And the reason why I don't care is because reality TV wore me out with that. Like, you know who wore it out with me? Basketball wives. Every damn year, it looked like a woman came up here with the same problem. I want kids. My uterus broke down. My pussy tied it through. I can't push the baby out. Like, while I'm sorry for y'all, I'm sick of hearing it. We heard it all before. So I just don't care. So then Dr. Antoinette, the legendary and incomparable Miss Dr. Antoinette, meets up with other black dentists around the area, and she invites Kaylon. And her whole goal is she wants to pay for the 3 HBCUs. She wants to pay for the kids that have an interest in dentistry. She wants to pay for their tests that they have to take in order to go to dental school. And I think that that's a really great thing to do. I think it's a great job on her end, because I always harp on HBCUs not getting the proper recommendation, the proper funding that we deserve. Like, I honestly feel like if we had the same level of exposure that these PWI schools have, we would be able to have all of the resources needed to keep HBCUs going, to keep the funding going, to keep scholarships where they need to be and things like that. It just seems like the only time PWIs care about us is when they invite our football team to come down to perform their halftime. See, they don't mind us performing like monkeys. Then we're entertaining. But other than that, we're not entertaining enough to have our own ESPN spot like they got and every damn thing else. I'm not trying to listen. Y'all know how I feel about this conversation, and I'm not trying to do this up here on this particular show. But it just struck a nerve in me when that happened, and I just felt the need to bring that up. I really want us to do a better job of fighting for our HBCUs, especially for the funding, because it's just terrible at this point. We're gonna move on. Now, Dr. Antoinette, I do gotta call you out on your fuck shit, because I thought the last time that you and Letitia got amongst each other, you said that you won't go shade her business no more. How you gonna tell Kaylon you wanted to invite her to see what a real brunch is like without all of the violence and calamity and mayhem and ruckus and mess? And while I agree with you, girl, that was shade. Now, you said you weren't going to shade that woman, and here you turn around shading this woman. Indirectly, because I don't think you really meant it as shade, but it was shade, and I caught it. Then she's having a house rededication because she got the whole inside of her house redone when she left her white husband. And now she's rededicating her house, and she's calling it a sage and champagne. We're going to get to it in a minute. So then it's Pumpkin and Cliff's anniversary, y'all. So then Cliff gives her a gift with one red rose, and then he wrapped up a bag of all-purpose flour. I thought it was hilarious because he said, well, you said you like flowers, so I got you some flour. And so then Pumpkin got all up in her feelings and all upset in her bag. And then listen, I'm going to be real. Pumpkin, I personally want to believe that's your house. Your real house. But if that's your house, if that's your house, I'm going to need it for it to not be so damn bare. Like, your house looked real bald-headed scallywag. Like, even when y'all was in the front part of the house, won't no furniture there. I ain't seen no bar stools. I ain't seen no other type of chairs, no pictures. Like, I heard an echo while y'all was talking. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand. Big houses come with an echo, but bitch, not with so much echo because it's furniture in there. Like, I mean, I'm just going to be real, Pumpkin. I'm going to be real. That was one thing I noticed. The second thing I noticed was it was just scripted. It was real scripted. It was like, Lord. And then Cliff came out. Girl, Cliff said that he was gonna go change, right? So then Cliff came. So then Cliff came out. Cliff came out looking like he just laid down the verse to "I'm coming up on the rough side of the mountain. Yeah, I must hold to God. Boo-doo-doo-doo. His powerful hand." Like, that's how he came out dressed. Like he just got finished laying down some nasty pieces of verses to "On the Rough Side of the Mountain" when it first came out. Back in back in the late 80s, early 90s, girl. Like I said, Lord, if Cliff came out giving us Deacon number one realness, honey. He gave us head Deacon in charge, walking up out that thing. I said, Lord, have mercy, Jesus. But you know what? I get it. Cliff is a man of a certain age, a certain year, so I get it. I don't know why I was expecting him to come out, dripping or whatever the case may be. He dressed for his age. I mean, I'm gonna let him have it. Cliff, I'm gonna leave you alone. So then, he takes her down to a gazebo that, he set up for her for a dinner or whatever the case may be. Y'all know she was excited as hell by that. And then she got excited that he gave her a watch. Now, he said he got her to watch so that she could know when it's time for her to bring her ass home because she married. And then she said, nah, this watch is the watch that I really wanted, and that's why he got it for me. And I said, nah, I think he got it for you for the reason that he said, to make sure that you bring your ass home on time because you are a married woman and you're not finna be out there validating with all of your gay boy ass friends. You're not finna do that. You're not about to be out with the sussies all night like you don't have a man to come home to. That's why he got her that watch. That's equivalent to a woman giving a man a pager back in the day. Lord, I just told my age. Oh, well. So then she decides to bring up her abandonment issues and how, he compares her to other women, which he probably do. And then, he gets upset, so then he leaves. Now, normally, I probably would have went in and let have on Cliff because a part of me do feel like he probably does bring up other women to her. But at the end of the day, Latrice, being fair, I got to lay this down on your doorstep because that just wasn't the time to lay out that level of truth on the table. It wasn't. Especially after you done got your gift and he done did something nice for you. You let him continue doing something nice to you first, and then, you lower the boom on him. You know what I mean? It was real, I just understood where he was coming from. I really wasn't as upset with him for leaving. But then again, I am mad the way that he left the way that he did. I mean, damn, he ain't think enough for him to walk off and leave you the cart. Because, you do got on heels. So it was like, I mean, if you must leave, he could at least did a gentlemanly thing and left you the golf cart and he could have walked off. But we'll get down to that later. That just wasn't the time or the place. That's the point, Latrice. And I'm more than sure somebody going to get under the comments and they not going to agree with nothing that I just said. But oh well. So then Marie and her grandson was waiting for Jerez to come down to the little playhouse for them to do whatever. So then Cedric comes walking in. And let me tell you something. Somebody came under my comments that knows Cedric personally. Because y'all know I read Cedric down in my review. And the person came under my comments that knows him personally. I'm going to say that again. And says that I'm going to tell y'all what she said. Then I'm going to tell y'all what I said. So she said, she won't rude either. So don't go attacking this woman. She won't rude. So this is what she said. She said, you did not have to read my friend like that. And no, he did not wear a helmet in school. He was actually very popular and liked by all. No hard feelings, though. Now, what I said was, Cliff came in walking like he's an 85-year-old man that just had 2 hip replacements, 2 knee replacements. He had both his feet amputated, and he's learning how to walk on his prosthetics with a high-rise booty. Every time I see Cedric, he looked like he used to wear helmets back in school. That's what I said about Cedric. And I stand by every word of what I said. Now, I understand that's your friend. Now, I don't know how your friend gonna feel about me running down on him and you liking the video, friend. But I'm with you for taking up for your friend. You know him better than I do. Maybe he was popular and liked by all. As of right now, he's giving me very much so. He was teasing me. I'm just gonna be real with a high ass booty. That's just what he give. Now, if you gonna get up here and give me some, since you know him, sis, you should have went on ahead and said, "And you right, he's sus. He has his own thing. He got his own man around there. It's fake. It ain't real. It, you know, like you went through the liberty to tell me that about how he was liked by all. I really wish you would have gave us the real too. About how he and Marie are not married because that man gay. Okay, the man is gay. That man got more ass. That man got more ass than Tim from Sweetie Pies. Okay, he walked like a bad bitch in the club with a fat ass. Like he got an ass. I could literally set my drink on the top of his ass, and it's gonna stay. Okay. He doing the wobble wobble, the oochie coochie, the tootsie roll, and every damn thing else. That cup, this bottle ain't going nowhere on that high rise ass of his. Okay, he got a highway. He got a what? he got one of the like Master Hips. That's who he's like, child. And he didn't have no reason to be there. Even she was like, "What the hell you doing here? Like I ain't invite you. I invited your ass. What you doing here?" Child, stop forcing Cedric on us. Carlos, I know you watch because you always like my tweets. Stop forcing Cedric on us because the only thing Cedric is getting is read down by me and all of the other reviewers. So then that's when Marie talks about her lupus. Girl, I'm not blaming your bad behavior on lupus. I'm not blaming your bad behavior on lupus. I'm blaming your bad behavior on you and the fact that you getting up here not living your damn real truth. Maybe if you come out and just admit that you and SC are the proud owners of the Secret Scissor chapter of the Secret Scissor Society, you know, the Jackson chapter, then you will have something to talk about. Then you will be interested. Anyway. Then she tells Jerez her holy thing is that in her will, it's going to be willed that he has to have a college degree to own one of her 10 businesses. Now, Marie, I don't think you got 10 businesses, sis. Now, I'm going to be lenient and I'm going to give you 3. I'm going to say you got 3 businesses. Really, it might be 2. The barbershop that Essie is part owner of in your business, 2. Because y'all a unit. You know, y'all a corner unit. Y'all a corner unit with central air conditioning and and a balcony overlooking the ocean. That's what y'all are. So I'll give you 2 businesses. But this whole thing about 10 businesses, girl, I need to see it. I need to see it. I need to see a manifesto. I need to see a business card. I need to see a business license. Can I Google you, baby? Where at, baby? Where can I go to look up your 10 businesses? I would love to see it. Maybe you got something that I'm interested in. Let me know. Hit me up. What's good, Scotty? What's happening? Messy Marie lying ass ain't got no 10 businesses. Well, that ain't what she said, Scotty. She said she got 10 businesses. So then it's the legendary and incomparable Dr. Antoinette Sage and Champagne. And the only thing interesting in that was Latrice saging that woman's lingerie. Yeah, you might need to sage it. Maybe then she'll stay away from the jungle fever and she'll go on ahead and get her a black stallion. All right. Maybe it's time for you to put away the Krispy Kremes and try you out some graham crackers for once. You know, maybe you'll get your life in order. And then another thing that was interesting in that, Kaylon, Kaylon, sis. Kaylon, I still like you, despite the fact people are upset with me for still liking you, because people deem you racist. I don't deem you racist, so I don't have a problem with you. I think you ignorant, but you know, I don't think you're racist, so I could stomach it just a little bit. So I ain't got no problem with you. I don't give a damn how the rest of these hoes feel. Who they fuck don't make me come, and what they eat don't make me shit. I'm speaking for me. You ain't did nothing to me. You understand me? I ain't got no issue with you, but I do want to call you out on something. The way you told that story, and then you threw in the whole, yeah, because you know it got volatile, and then kicking off shoes and taking off earrings. That's the shit that Krispy Kremes do, and I hate it. Because what you did was you tried to throw in a whole bunch of nonsense to try to make sense of why you came out of character. Nah, I'm not there with you for that. Tell the story the way that it happened. She came at you, and you came right back at her. Both of y'all gave each other the same damn energy. Don't make it seem as if the black girl came for the token white girl in that instances, because that's not what happened, Kaylon. Now, I do like you, and I've been taking up for you. But just because I like you and I'm taking up for you don't mean I'm not going to call you out on your shit. I didn't like that. Tell the story the way that it happened. She came for you, and you came right back at her. That's what happened. It wasn't as if she was rah, 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 and you was just sitting on your hands, not saying anything, and you don't understand why she kept attacking you. That's not what that was. Now, y'all know I don't even see it for Marie, but I can't even let you do that. I can't let you do that, Kaylon. Tell the story the way that it happened. Both of y'all came at each other. Instead of disengaging, both of y'all decided to engage, and that's why what happened. Don't throw in them damn buzzwords, Kaylon. Don't do that. So then Latrice gives Cliff a special night, and while all of that was cute, I'm glad Scotty in here. While all of that is cute, Zay, I already knew that, Zay. Color Me Pink, she's telling me what I already knew. Shock. While it was cute what she did for him, y'all, and that's the end of the episode. While it was cute what she did for him, it was real telling, because I just found it funny at how she went through all of the stops for him. But when it came down to her, the only thing she had was a funky ass love sign looking like she was in the Keisha Cole video, and a few little roses setting up on the table here and there, and a bag of flour and a Rolex. That wasn't really a gift. That was just to keep tabs on her. But when it came down to her, he had a nasty piece of saxophone solo, a nasty piece of personal chef, nasty pieces of rose petals, nasty piece of masseuse. You know what I'm saying? He getting the whole rub down while he eating. And then she wrote a whole letter to this man. Like, to me, it just kind of feels like she puts him on more of a pedestal than he puts her sometimes. That's the way it comes off to me. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm looking into it way too wrong. But to me, it kind of makes it seem as if he's the more deserving one in the marriage, and that's why he got all the stops versus what it was that she got. Look, maybe he got her way more things to that, and maybe that's all that we saw. So maybe I'm giving him too much, but I don't know. It just looked really weird to me. Like, let me know if y'all got that vibe, or is it just me? It might be just me. And y'all, that was the end of Belle Collective. Boom, that's done. Hold on, I'm time stamping this. Now, y'all, Love and Marriage Huntsville. Dear Lord God, Scotty, I hope you still in here for Love and Marriage Huntsville, so I can say what I got to say to you about this whole Martell thing. We gonna get to it in a second. So, Love and Marriage Huntsville, season 2, episode 14, Sanction Honey. So Letitia goes after Letitia goes after her mama because she's going after Melody still. So then Tisha gets upset with her mama, and then Destiny leave with Melody. Letitia, you sounded like a little ass girl fussing with your mama about running out behind Melody. But I'm gonna tell y'all something, and I'm gonna be real. I still feel like Wanda is being producer's puppet. Now everybody getting under my comment, oh, that's a Southern mom, blah blah blah. I get all that, bitch. I'm from the South. I still feel like either Carlos King is in her ear or one of them other production is in her ear, and they're making her do the type of shit that she's doing, y'all. Because even in that scene, even when she first started walking, like you could tell, whenever she about to say something stupid or do something stupid, she always has this evil Knievel idiotic grin on her face. It's a very light grin that she has on her face before she does and says her nonsense, which is what makes me feel like production is getting in her ear. And because she wants to be on TV and because she knows she's entertaining, she's going to do it. Now, don't get me wrong. I do feel like a lot of it is a whole Southern down home, auntie, grandma. That's what they do. I get all of that. But production has a huge hand in what Mama Wanda is doing. It does. I'm sorry. I still feel like that. Moving on. So then Kimmy gets upset with Wanda, and then Wanda decides to ask Martell about the new baby. Like, that's what I'm talking about. This is not what we're here for. So why are we making this situation about Martell and his baby? Like, we're supposed to be here celebrating the fact that J-Line did not get the proper graduation that he should have gotten. He didn't get a chance to have that. And now here y'all go bringing up y'all overgrown rusty ass bitches problems with this young man. Well, he got nothing like this man ain't got nothing to do with that. This man don't care about none of that. He ain't fuck nobody and get him pregnant. Why do y'all think he care? So then after all of that, Marcel goes to check on Kimmy, and Kimmy made it perfectly clear that when it comes to a lot of things, Ms. Wanda asks, it's just going to be sanctioned and she cannot come. And normally, we will all be getting on Marcel about not having Letitia's back, but I was here for him in this moment because at the end of the day, Tisha really can get her mama together. She's just choosing not to. And what's going to happen is Wanda is going to take away the one friend that she got, which is Kimmy. And then if she keep playing, Wanda is going to take away her damn marriage. I'm trying to tell y'all something. Anyway. So Martell goes to see Destiny, right? So she's having the power of the pose costume for the kids, but it's also to get the parents out there to vote and all the rest of that stuff. And I was here for it. So then Martell apologizes to Destiny. Martell, fuck you and your apology. You bitch ass nigga. And that's all I'm gonna say because I want my stuff to get monetized. So Martell blames Mel, saying that Melody should have been the one that had said something to Miss Wanda and not Destiny. And he's still on this kick of blaming her for what happened. So she tells him to stop worrying about what it is that she's doing and own up to his own shit. And I'm here for Destiny. Destiny is a lot like me. Yeah, we friends. Yeah, I knew you longer, but at the end of the day, my nigga, you the one that's in the wrong. And you constantly run around here trying to make her be in the wrong and you not being the wrong. It's not working for you. So why are we still trying to go down this rabbit hole? You're wrong, bruh. You're wrong. Two wrongs don't make a right. Even if that's what Melody did, you should have just left her. What's the point of you staying miserable? And so since you want to stay into it, now you going to make her life miserable, which in then turn makes your kids' life miserable. But then you with somebody else, and now you not miserable, but then you still want to keep her miserable. Like, I never understood that about people. Just leave. You're with Ariana Curry. You got her pregnant. You're with the peasant. You've been fucking her for 5 years. You with who you want to be with now. I'm not understanding why you won't just leave this woman alone. I don't get it. Anyway, then he tells her as a woman, he tells her as a woman, she should know her role, and if she don't, she'll find out soon enough now that she's married. And I didn't like that either, because basically what he's saying is, if you don't do everything your husband tell you to do, you're gonna fuck around and be in Melody's place. My whole thing is, if you're supposed to be her friend, why would you even insinuate something like that about her marriage? Moreover, why would you even want her to go through or wish or put out there for her to go through what you're going through now? I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Like, and Melody, you did that too. Just because y'all situation is messed up, don't mean everybody else's situation is going to turn out the way y'all's had. Like, I ain't like that. So then Marcel talks to Tisha about what happened, y'all, and talking to Letitia is like me. Talking to Letitia is equivalent to talking to wallpaper paste. Okay? Letitia chooses to be dumb and ditzy, ignorant, act like she got a little touch of downs. She do. And I really started to think she got by college and AAMU because she was the pretty little chocolate girl and, you know, stuff like that. Because she just like I just feel like, how many times do different people have to have the same conversation with this bitch before she gets it and understands it? Y'all, they've been talking to Letitia about Wanda since season 1. They've been talking to Letitia about not putting Kimmy in the middle since season 1. What more can we say to her for her to get it? What more can we say to her for her to get it? There's nothing else that can be said. At this point, I honestly feel like Kimmy needs to just drop Tisha. She does. Drop her. Yeah, it may hurt. Yeah, you may miss her. But sometimes some people needs to just be dropped. And at this point, Letitia just wanted to just drop her. Drop her. Why even go through all of that shit with her? Child, please. And then she gets upset when she finds out that her mama gonna be barred from a lot of different events. But why would you be upset? Look at what your mama caused. Everything was fine until your mama showed up. Soon as Wanda showed up, the Agent of Chaos showing up, the Poltergeist showing up, then mayhem and Bedlam erupts. Whatever. So then Marcus is at Martell's house laying down carpet. And so then Melody tells him about the kids coming to them about Martell, talking to them about him being married to a man and him trying to make it out to be a derogatory thing. And she called and cussed Martell out because that's her brother. That's what you're supposed to do. And because of that, she's going for full custody. Scotty, is you still in here? Because y'all know I got to have Miss Scotty up here, child. Because like I said in my review, if you ain't watched it, Scotty was so damn hot. Child, Scotty was so damn hot, you thought it would have happened to him. But see, Scotty, this is why I was trying to tell you not to go in and have on that man. Because I got that man whole life in my phone about his sexual escapades when it comes to other men. Like I said, I got text messages, DMs, grinder messages, full body pictures, dick pictures, chest pictures, you name it, I got it. I got it all in the phone. That's why I didn't get upset when Martell did that, because Martell does what a lot of trades do, which is why I'm not understanding why all of the sissies got in their feelings. Y'all know what the trades give. I don't know why all the sugarfoots got in their feelings, because this is what trade do. This ain't nothing new. Trade been doing this since the beginning of trade them. All right? This ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new. If we really want to ruin this man's life, we can. Do not give that man all that energy, because this is what dirty ass trades give. Because I know the man real tea. And I know what the man really does behind closed doors. I know what he like. It ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't no shame. Ain't no shame. Ain't no shame. But don't try to shame somebody else, especially when it comes down to And you want to know what's funny? You see how quickly karma came back and bit you in your ass? Because ain't it funny? You ran down on Miss Wanda for talking about your kids negatively on live. But then you turned around and found out you did the same thing to Marcus when it came down to him and his husband, who did absolutely nothing to your ass. He actually helped you out and your wife, and Melody made it a point to tell us that. Ain't it funny how life turned out? See how quickly karma came back on that ass? Because, Scotty, I've been sanctioned not to by the people. Because, you know, these people, they Lord Jesus. Well, I ain't tell no names. They DL too. They you know, they got their own stuff going on. You understand what I'm saying? They got their own stuff going on. So, you know, I've been sanctioned not to. But yeah, they sent me the tea. I got all now, much like I did with the whole Monique thing. When the person that gives me clearance, like the first guy, the very first guy that sent me the first round of pictures and text messages and stuff, I asked him. I said, well, are you giving me this because you want me to tell it? He said yes. I made a live and I told it. When they tell me to do that, then that's when you're going to get all of that. Because y'all know, I run my channel with some type of integrity. Let me get up in these likes. It's 258 of y'all in here and 184 likes. Give me up to 200 likes. You ain't finna cuss me out. Cuss me out for what? This is why your ass ain't up here. What you gonna cuss me out for? That's why I told you. You ain't got to worry about going in and have on that man. One of them sugarfoots is gonna give me the clearance. Then that's when we could ragtag that ass. All right? When I get the clearance, then I'm gonna leak up with you, and me and you gonna do that. All right? Relax. I got you. I got you. Be cool. Be cool. Anyway. So it's the day of the damn podcast because y'all know Tisha don't do nothing else. So, you know, Tisha has a mommy podcast, whatever. And she invited Destiny and Kimmy to come. And so then they have the podcast. And then Destiny want to be messy and bring up what happened down to the thing as if it mattered because, girl, you left with Melody. So you don't even know the rest of what happened. So why you even brought that up, I'm confused, but whatever. And so then that's when Letitia decides to bring up what Marceau told her. And I stand with Kimmy. At the end of the day, it was rude of your mama to show. First of all, it was rude for you to invite somebody to something that you got invited to. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. It's not uncommon that a family member is having a cookout or a get together, you with another family member, and you like, girl, you know, cousin so-and-so doing such and such. Oh, all right, girl, well, we there. You know what I'm saying? Even though that family member didn't know, or whatever the case may be, y'all still family. So that's not that I get where Tisha was coming from. However, considering you got an invite and your mama didn't get an invite, that's all she wrote. Scotty ready to read. Scotty, you not coming up here because Scotty, you ain't got no reason to cuss me out. Don't get mad with me because these people sent me the tease. All right? I got to respect these people's wishes. All right? I got to keep it that way so I can continue to get the tea. Girl, calm down. Child. Anywho, so then they get down to Destiny's event, and then the guys talk about doing a whole camping trip or whatever the case may be. And then that's when Marcus and Martell talk. And then that was the end of the episode. First and foremost, I found it very telling that both of them showed up in the same damn Egyptian outfit. But let me tell y'all something. Somebody got up under my comments, and again, they wasn't rude. Somebody got up under my comments and said, well, it's a kid's birthday party, and Marcus is a principal at a school, so that's why he didn't fight. But let me tell you what I said. I said, as a grown-ass man, you only got one time and one time only to tell me you gonna beat my ass to my face. Martell did it twice. So I said, God, can he talk? Miss Martelli would have caught a 3-piece spicy in that damn parking lot in front of all the cheering if he told me twice to my face, you gonna beat my ass. How the hell you gonna beat me get mad when you're the one who ran down on me and my husband to your kids as if that was your place? That was not your place. How the hell you gonna tell somebody else my story with me not being there? How you gonna beat me get mad? Like I said, yeah, the chairman was there, but the chairman would have got an all-access granted pass to a WWE SmackDown when I would have put his ass in a half Nelson. Because you not finna tell me twice to my face you gonna beat my ass. When really, I should be the one windmilling on you the first time I seen you. Quiet as it's kept. I was about to say quiet as it's kept. I wouldn't be mad if Marcus had slept with Martell once or twice, but I ain't even gonna do that. I ain't even gonna put that on Mark. I think Marcus got a lot more taste than that. Fuck y'all. Is you not about to tell me, a grown-ass man to my face, you finna beat my ass and then walk off like you done chumped me? No. To hell with y'all. I said what I said. And what I said was what I said. He'd have caught a 3-piece spicy. Straight up. I'd have swung first. Period. I know y'all fucking lying. Moving on. That was 11 Mary Chanceville. Now let's get on to the final thing of this journey. I'm starting to get tongue-tied. That means I'm tired of talking. And that's Real Housewives of Atlanta, and we're gonna start it in now. Real Housewives of Atlanta, y'all. This is season 3, episode 10. What happens down to the dungeon? Right, Scotty. He walked away from Marcus, but he ran up on Mama One. That's why we ain't even on that. We're gonna deal with that on the Let's Gag part. I might bring you on for that, so you can say what you got to say for I Ted. So somebody let me know that the interviews that they was doing was like a little nod to Basic Instinct. Somebody had to let me know that because I ain't never seen Basic Instinct at all ever in my life. The closest I've came to Basic Instinct was what's that movie called? Lord, what was that movie called? Lord, I can't think of the name of the movie. It'll come to me later, the name of the movie that I'm thinking about. But it was cute though. It was cute. And it was something new, so I was here for it. The ladies changing up until they whole fits. Let me tell you something. Kenya, Fatal Attraction, nah, that wasn't it. It's close, but it wasn't that one. Kenya outfit, I loved it. And I loved seeing Kenya in her element. You know what I'm saying? I love seeing Kenya let her hair down, be in character, have fun for once. It was a really good night. This was the only time that I'm here for Kenya in this episode. I'm letting all y'all Kenya stands know that now. So if y'all squeamish about her getting cussed out or her getting insulted, I suggest y'all exit stage left. Just make sure y'all leave y'all like on the way out. And we're gonna move on. Candy and the vibrating panties. Honey, let me tell you something. Cynthia was not ready. Okay, Cynthia was not ready for nothing that with them late. If there was ever a time Cynthia played up on this auntie role, this was the time that Cynthia done it. Cynthia was a whole damn auntie. A whole damn auntie in this thing. Like, Cynthia ain't know what to do. She act like she ain't want to be up in the whole fit. She act like she ain't want to come downstairs. She act like she ain't want to be in the swing. But I'm glad that she did it. I'm glad that she did it, because she actually wound up having a really good time. And that's really what I wanted her. That was the whole purpose of this. To be a whole nother person, let your hair down and let loose. I'm glad she finally decided to come around to that. But girl, she won't hear for the vibrating panties, honey. She won't hear for it. So then Portia gets excited to see Bolo and his schlong. And MasterCard calls out his outfit being fake. You know what, MasterCard? You would know a fake outfit, considering you known for having stolen damn fashions. But listen, as long as that schlong is, honey, ain't nothing on Bolo fake, okay? I'm more than sure that Channel outfit was very much so real, okay? His dick way too big, too girthy, and too long for him to be walking around here in fake-ass fashions, all right? I'm just not buying it. Them people pay good money to have that schlong all up in their face and all up in their mouths and between their titties and all up in their butt like he did Portia and Tanya, but we're going to get down to that gag later on. Drew really wanted to touch it. She wanted to go there with him that night. Whoa, 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 child. Drew said, girl, I want to touch it. Yeah, so did Portia, and she did. You should have went down there with her. Y'all hoes ain't never seen nothing that big. Like I said, Todd's, Mike's, and Dennis's put together couldn't match, equate, or equal up to what Bolo got. You understand me? Y'all ain't never seen nothing that big. Y'all ain't used to nothing like that. The Candy is. Y'all saw she knew who to call for y'all. Yes, God. So Cynthia in the sex swing, I hollered. What? No, let me tell y'all what made me scream the most. What made me scream the most was when Candy started hitting her from the back. I said, child, Candy basically showing y'all what she do to Miss Todd. Because I still feel like Candy strap up on Miss Todd. And that's how they use that sex swing down to their sex dungeon, down to their house, down to Atlanta. That's what happens, okay? Y'all think he slammed the pipe. No, she slammed the pipe on him. He get down to that sex swing and he be in full regalia. I'm here for it. Go off, Miss Todd. So then Candy had production to leave so that they can do what they do and do what they did. So Kenya tells about what happened the night before, about Portia and LaToya making out, and Kenya heard somebody laying down with the stripper. But let's be clear on this. Kenya wasn't the only person that heard sex noises, and Bolo did leave at 7 o'clock in the morning. We got to let that be known before anything. So, Portia and LaToya making out. Baby, did they make out? Like, LaToya is aggressive. Like, she was all up on her like this girl. Like, she could, like, Portia's head mask came off and everything. But girl, Portia was all here for it. Portia was here for a girl to let Drew tell her it was titty swinging and a titty or two fell up in their mouth and a head and one ball fell in somebody else's mouth too. And we all know whose mouths the balls and the dicks fell up into. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother time. But one theory that proven to be true, there was girl on girl action. That's one theory that was proven to be true. Girl on girl action happened while Bolo was around beating his dick. And then that's when they decided to bring Bolo in. And that's when Drew said, no, wait a minute. Now, the good Lord will let me get away with being gay for the stay. Now, he ain't going to allow me to dibble and dabble and penetration with Bolo because we all know she really wanted to. So that's when she got the hell out of Dodge. That's when Cynthia left because after the girl on girl action, Cynthia ain't had no more use for it no more. That's when Cynthia left. That's when Shamia left. So the only people that was left in there with the scrippers was Tanya and Portia. LaToya left early. LaToya left at 4 o'clock. She went live. So LaToya was gone. The only ones that was left with that man was Pennywise and Portia and Bolo and his schlong. You know, his schlong represents one person, one whole person. Bolo and his schlong. So there was 4 people in the room that night. Pennywise, Portia, Bolo, and his schlong. Keep that in mind because that's going to be important later. So some of the ladies go fishing and the other ladies stay back to talk about what happened. So then that's when Cynthia admits that she enjoyed watching the girl on girl action a little bit too much, which leads me to believe that my hypothesis is correct. She was around until Bolo started swinging nuts all over the place. And then she said, yeah, it's too much for me. And that's when she left. Thank you for finally admitting that, Cynthia. We all knew you was a lesbian girl. Then again, you admitted that yourself to Noelle. So that wasn't a huge shock. So then Kenya, listen, now that I had time to sleep on it, I get Kenya was trying to do a play thing, but it wasn't funny. And the reason why it wasn't funny is because, I mean, that is girl code. Like, whatever happened down to the bachelorette party stays at the... You don't never hear none of the men sitting up telling their wives, talking amongst their wives about what happened. And when you do, it's very monotone. Yeah, it was a stripper here and there. Yeah, I had a few drinks. I threw a few ones, but that's it. Like, you running around here interrogating these women, like really trying to get a set. But listen, my whole thing is, Kenya, instead of you interrogating, you should have knocked on the door and joined in. Then it would have been 5 people. Pennywise, Portia, Kenya, Bolo, and the schlong. You understand me? I really felt like instead of you interrogating, your ass should have been the one knocking on the door and getting your back blown out because that's really all you need. And I keep trying to tell you that. Maybe that's why you're doing all of this, because you being a hater. But you could have enjoyed... Listen, you think Bolo didn't want to fuck Kenya more? You could have went up in there and got some. You chose not to. That's your fault. But it ain't like that you still can't get it, girl. Hit him up in his DM. Candy got the number. Candy got him on speed dial. Candy and Ty be inviting him in their bed. And Candy and Bolo take turns on Ty while he in the swing. Child. So then King is still questioning the group about Bolo. Thank you so much, Just Jezzy, for the super chat, baby. Mwah. I appreciate you. I love you, boo. Thank you for the super chat. Girl, getting away from that. So Cynthia brings Marlo and Kenya together. You know, Kenya was still holding on to what she said about her mama and holding on to her making jokes about her trying to have a baby. Kenya, I hear you. But you and Marlo have had several other instances of come to Jesus moment, and you didn't seem to have a huge problem with this. Because I'm not trying to say Kenya's feelings aren't valid when it came down to the mama thing, because it did. I had Kenya back when it came to that. But I'm like, for you to still hold on to that, well, both of y'all hit below the belt with each other. I mean, like, seriously. But you know what? I'm here for it because I'm sick and tired of seeing them argue back and forth. So I'm here for it. Hopefully this is a truce. It's a long-standing truth. Hopefully it sticks and they can just go in and let have and be mean girls to somebody else for once. So Portia doesn't show up for her confessionals when it came down to Bolo. Here's what I don't understand. We're going to get to that in a minute. So then Shamia tells Pennywise and Portia about what Kenya down there doing. And then Pennywise and Portia gets upset. Portia starts calling her all kind of bitches and hoes and not understanding why she's trying to run down about what happened the night before and why she's insinuating and why is she doing that to Pennywise, because Pennywise got a man. Do she? Because we all know what Paul give. and all of the rest of this stuff, and she don't fuck with Kenya no more, and blah 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 blah. And then even LaToya starts talking about how Kenya is doing the most, and she's making their girls' weekend something negative. And that was the end of the episode, y'all. I won't too much to it. It was good though, but it won't too much to it. Let me tell y'all something. When it comes to Portia, Pennywise, and the Bolo thing, right? Portia, I don't know why you didn't show up. I don't. Portia, you did it. You did it. You was already caught slobbing down LaToya and had titties all in your mouth. So it's not so far-fetched to believe that you and Tanya, y'all was the only two left with Bolo and his schlong, and that man left at 7:05 in the morning. He did. You understand me? Portia, Tanya, y'all did it. My whole thing is, though, if you did it, you did it. Stand up in it. Portia, I'm not even understanding why you feel a way about it. You single. You free to mingle. You can sleep with whoever you want to sleep with. I'm more than sure that man came with condoms. Well, condoms his has. I mean, I'm starting to think that a Magnum XL may be too damn small for him. Either way, I'm more than sure. Yeah, you a mod, Nisi. You a mod. Listen. Either way, that man had protection. Okay, you have fun, Portia. Why do you care? Like, why didn't you show up and say, "Yeah, I fucked them"? And y'all hoes is mad and jealous because y'all wanted to do it and you're mad because I did it. And you would be right because I'm mad that you did it. I'm hating asshole. I mean, and even on down to Pennywise. Girl, Paul don't want you. Paul don't even want to marry you. Paul was finna cheat on you with the whole cookie lady last year. Do you really think we give a damn if you would have got your 1-2 on with Bolo? Girl, no. If anything, you would have been more likable and more relatable. And I would stop calling you Pennywise. But now you want to turn up on the show and want to sue the show if they show footage or if they do this or if they do that. Like, Lord Pennywise, just when I wanted to get to like you, you found the way to mess it up. Listen, y'all know how I feel. If you did it, say you did it. If you said it, say you said it. Y'all don't mind getting up here being gay for pay. But y'all sitting up here being in y'all feelings. Y'all don't want it to come out that y'all slept with the stripper, but y'all don't mind it coming out that y'all fucked each other. Like, that don't make no sense to me. Like, I mean, you already being seen fucking. You may as well go on ahead and admit all of the, like, fix your own tea so nobody else got to fix it for you and add in whatever they want to add into it. Then you got the stripper coming out, talk about something, he professional. You know what I'm saying? He never slept with none of his clientele. Child, please. Please. You in a room full of horny ass women who been drunk. Okay? 2 of them boyfriends won't hit no nothing and need their back blown out. Boy, you did it. You did it. Like, get out of here with all that. Since when did strippers be so professional and have so much of a moral class and moral compass? When the strippers started, I don't know. Maybe these newfangled strippers is like that because the old fangled strippers didn't mind telling you, yeah, I knocked that down. Am I lying? Shout out to Tracy and your super chat, baby. T, we all think Tanya went back downstairs. Tanya played a little and left, but it was Portia and Toya with the bolo. Nah, it won't Toya. It won't Toya. It won't Toya. Toya had left the party by that point. It won't Toya. The only part Toya played in it was what they said it was, the girl-on-girl action. Because if Tanya didn't have did it, Tanya wouldn't have had a reason to threaten in the show or leave. That's how I know Tanya did it. Toya cleared herself because Toya was in her bed on live 4:05 in the morning on Instagram. She cleared herself. That man left at 7:05 in the morning. Not to mention Marlo. Marlo told Kenya she also heard the sex noises. So it's not as if Kenya doing this out of nowhere because somebody else heard it. Now, Candy heard it too. Candy heard it too. Candy admitted that she heard it, but then she had to backpedal the coochie pop in the handstand because she said she didn't want to implicate herself. Yeah, Candy, you better not implement yourself. You better not implement yourself. Tanya was in the bed. Latoya was in the bed asleep at 6 a.m. Portia and Tanya woke up in the same bed in the other room. She wasn't in her room. They was in the other room that was right beside Candy's room. That's how I know Candy heard it. Okay? That's how we know Candy heard it. But Candy, what happened in the dungeon state, like I said, do y'all know how much trouble Candy went through to pack up her whole dungeon to take it to the Isle of Palms? What happened in the dungeon stays in the dungeon. She not about to tell these people business. Yeah, I ain't like that easy either, DC. Because he not just a stripper, girl. He Bolo. I keep trying to tell y'all. Siri, take me to Bolo's peen. Baby, it's going to take you to X videos, and you are going to see that peen up close and personal for yourself. Y'all, when I tell you it is like a slab of salami, you just whop, and it's just there, honey. He know how to put his shit on the table. I'm with it. Oh, yeah, this is the last gag portion. I ain't put it in there. My bad, y'all. This is the last gag portion. Thank you guys for the cash apps. I'm just now seeing y'all's cash apps because I've been up here running my mouth. I need my phone for the notes, but I've been getting them. Thank you for the cash app, boo. Mwah. I appreciate you. Thank you for the cash app. Mwah. I appreciate you. Mwah, mwah, for the other 2 cash apps. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it's 323 people up in here. Y'all give me up to at least 270 likes. Give me up to 270 likes. I don't know, CW. I think he better know how to work that big ass. I hope he know how to work that big thing, because then he just is big for no reason. That's the worst. Okay, people think when a guy pull down his pants and is little, that's the worst thing. No, the worst thing is when he pull his pants down and it's big and he can't use it. That's the worst thing. No, I don't watch Love and Hip Hop. I don't watch this Love and Hip Hop. No. Yeah, Bolo is short. I heard Bolo was short in person, but so what? That dick ain't. Child. I guess I'm the only person in the chat who don't believe anyone slept with Bolo. It's all to hype up the show, but I do believe the girl on girl. So you can believe the girl on girl, but you can't believe that they slept with the stripper. That makes no sense to me. There's no way in hell I could be setting up beside a big ass schlong, but the only thing I want is the carpet munch. For what? Girl, no. I like, and you know what? Just like when they was like, maybe it was porn. I was with Kenya. Kenya was like, so you mean to tell me I'm watching porn when I got a big dick stripper in my presence? I'm watching porn. That's what that's like. Child, please. Portia and Pennywise laid the low and spread it wide, got their bussies blown open like a blooming onion over that damn man. Not that I blame them. Not that I blame them. That's why I really wish they would just come out and say that it happened. I mean, y'all keep trying to make excuses where you can't make none. The man left at 7:05 in the morning. Look, I'm about to tell y'all my true story. I dealt with a stripper before. I did it just to say that I did it. I didn't take it seriously. I was cheating because I already knew what he was doing. So, you know, it was what it was. But what I will say is this. When he left a party, he left a party. All right. And when the party is over, he put his clothes on. He gather his money. He go in the back room. He count his money. That's the first thing he do. He count his money. Count to see how much he count. He probably counted twice. He put it up in another secure bag that he got. He may shower up or wash up or do whatever. He put his clothes on and then he leaves. The only time he will stay back for a private session is if they paid him. Maybe that's why they don't want it to come out, because they paid him. That's the strippers not just going to lay down with you for free. It don't matter who you are. They're not going to lay down with you for free, especially if you a Portia or a Tanya and you got the money. They're going to charge you for the D. And they're going to make it worth your damn while. They're going to make it worth whatever you paid them. Maybe that's why they don't want it to come out, because then it would be like, y'all paid for a stripper, but y'all see what he got? I mean, I probably would have paid for it too. See, I ain't the only one. See, thank you, Tracy. She dated a stripper for 4 months. It was an experience. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you for not making me feel insecure like I'm the only one that had the option to be with a stripper and they did it for one time. Okay. I did it just to say that I would do it. And let me tell you something. If he didn't come home, I already knew why. They paid him for something extra. Other than that, he will call me 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, waking me up. Yo, I just got out. You know. Thank you, Scotty. I would have hunched too, period. That's why I'm not understanding Portia and Pennywise in this moment. I'm not with him in this moment. Like, girl, don't nobody care. Nobody sees it for Dennis. Nobody sees it for Paul. Nobody. We really wouldn't have cared. We really wouldn't have went up for y'all, to be real. Yes. Tanya is Pennywise. Okay, y'all keep asking me that. Tanya is Pennywise. Okay. Like, come on now. Why is that so far-fetched to believe? They already up in there swinging titties because they were sucking on each other. All right. They bought it from the outside of the house to the inside of the house and made everybody else leave and scatter because it just got too real. He in there watching it. I mean, and y'all really expect it. Oh, Lord Jesus. That's why Bolo shouldn't have said nothing either. Bolo should have kept his mouth shut. Bolo came up here. I got integrity. I'm professional. I never slept when none of the people pay good money. I know they pay good money for you. I know they pay good money for you. Now, I remember that when he made that laugh. I said, when the strippers start taking the moral high ground, what happened to the days when we saw the strippers on Jerry Springer's show that didn't mind coming up here saying they slept with somebody's wife or somebody's girl or somebody's baby mama? That's my job. Ain't that always the thing? That's my job. Now these strippers come with spokespersons and morals. Lord God Almighty. Well, you see something new every day. Ladies who were mad to Kenya were the ladies who participated. Yeah, but at the end of the day, though, Kenya was doing too damn much. At the end of the day, what happens at the bachelorette parties stays at the bachelorette parties. Stop questioning everything that happened on camera. That's the reason why they left. They told the cameras to leave. Now you're questioning them about what happened on camera. That defeats the purpose for them taking away the cameras in the very beginning. That's why I said Kenya is on some bullshit. And Kenya know what she's doing. What don't y'all get about that? And another thing, when did y'all start caping for Kenya? When did y'all started caping for Kenya? When y'all started caping for Vershandia? When y'all started caping for Eveline, Ratatouille Face, or LaQuisha with her ghetto Compton ass? Where are all of y'all capers coming from? I'm completely confused. Because there's a difference between messing with someone's husband and sleeping with a stripper. Right. And the two people that slept with the strippers basically are single. Tanya, you single. You single. All right. Paul already proved how single you are last season. You single. So that's why it's no tea. He slept with two single hoes, and that's just where that's at. Well, they paid for it. That's why they don't want to take it out. They paid for it. Because Bolo look like he about his money. Yeah, you Posha Williams. Yeah, you Tanya, but you know, work ain't honest, but it pay the bills. Then that man signed something, so he had to come up here and deny. I'm sick of them. They so annoying. Real talk. They act as if nobody can say that. Right. Y'all act like we can't say nothing out of the way about Kenya. And I'm not understanding why. Kenya was doing the most. Y'all don't think it was the most for Kenya to try to question them on camera about shenanigans that happened when they sent cameras away? That was the most. That's what I was talking about. Child. But like I said, instead of being worried about that, Kenya should have knocked on the door and joined in. Okay, pay your fare the same way they had to, because you had a fee. Pay your fee and go on ahead and get your ankles knocked loose too, bitch. Because out of all of them, you damn sure need it. You sat there and let a girl climb your back for once in your life, and we already know that happened once because you got Brooklyn out the deal. You already know what it feels like to let a girl strap up on you and impregnate you, and then y'all had a damn little girl. Go on ahead and let a real man knock them ankle loose for once. That's what you need. Yeah, all of this was going on with the baby and the nanny upstairs. Better believe it. Well. Oh well. Listen, had Kenya never treated people so nasty in the past, maybe she would have had somebody that would have been able to watch her baby for her. The baby shouldn't have been there. Now that's what happens when you bring your children on a girl's trip. Oh well. I mean, it ain't like the baby heard it. It ain't like the baby saw it. Like y'all ain't gotta call CPS or nothing. Like, calm down. The baby ain't witnessed nothing. Right. Yeah, Kenya did say she rented a separate beach house. So why what? Well, no, because she say Brooklyn sleeps with her at night. But I felt like Kenya, you already knew what this night was going to be. Brooklyn would have been all right sleeping with the nanny down in the thing. Brooklyn would have been just fine. Period. Yes, Kenya was sitting outside for 45 minutes, plucking her click, listening to what she should have been getting. Because she was too scared to bust up in there and pay her damn fare to go on ahead and get her turn. That's what Kenya was doing. Kenya had her back up against the door with her legs spread wide agape, picking her click, getting her ecstasy, wetting up the damn floor with her juices, when all she could have did was just knocked on the door, pay her fare, and got her ankles knocked loose. See what I'm saying? Even Candy was like, so you stood out there you left Brooklyn alone for 45 minutes to listen to them getting dug out? Yeah. Yeah. Ciao. Ciao. Ty, how are we biased? How are we biased? How are we biased? Yeah, she got to pay a fare. She got to pay a toll. Strippers ain't gonna fuck for free. Y'all got to pay a fare. I told y'all that's why they didn't want it to come out, because then it's gonna be because then it will go. They went from having sex with the stripper to they paid to have sex with the stripper. That's why they don't want it to come out. Now it makes sense why Portia won't dare plead in the fifth and why Tanya don't want it to come out. Now it makes sense. Ty, I don't understand what makes us biased. Y'all just mad Tanya was about to cry. Oh well. Tanya should have told the truth. Had Tanya told the truth, I would have liked her this season. She would have been more relatable because she would have pulled one of my numbers. She would have been more relatable and I would have liked her. So I'm not being biased. I wanted her to tell the truth. I'm bad about it because they lied about it. You just sent you a PayPal under a different name. You did? Thank you. I'm about to check it now since you said something. I got it, boo. Thank you. I got your PayPal. Thank you, sis. Um, but no, I'm just upset that they lied about it. I would have much rather them told the truth. Y'all know how I feel. If you did it, say you did it. If you did it, say you damn did it. You ain't got to lie about it. Don't lie about nothing. Kenya don't owe them nothing, period. They was just dogging her out. So, I'm going to ask you this question again because it's obvious you conveniently skipped it. You don't think it's doing the most for her to be walking, excuse me, for her to be walking around questioning them ladies about the antics of what went on at a party that cameras and production was asked to leave from? You don't feel like she was doing the most by doing that? Thank you for the cash app, boo. I got your cash app. Thank you. Wow, thank you. I mean, y'all trying to cape for Kenya real hard, but none of the Kenya capers never came up and answered my question. Do you or do you not think it was fucked up for her to be trying to interrogate them on shenanigans that they don't obviously want out because they asked production to leave? Do you not think she was wrong for doing that? No, she was doing what she was paid to do. Girl, I'm gone. I'm about to end this, honey. I'm about to end this. Like, right, even Marlo, who hasn't held the peach since she came up on this thing in season 5, didn't run her mouth about what happened. If anybody should have been running their mouth, it should have been Marlo. She's still auditioning to get a peach after all of these seasons. Even she didn't go around running her mouth about what happened the night before, because she knows at the end of the day, girl, that's tradition. That's girl code. Right. So because she's paid to be a villain, I'm not supposed to say she's wrong for doing that, because that's messed up. You don't go around talking about what happened down to the bachelorette party. You don't do that. Whatever, y'all. And that's exactly why LaToya got lightweight, got her ass together, saying that she was turning their fun night into something negative. I mean, she was. She was. She made it real negative. She did. Yes, give me up to 300 likes. I'm at 253. Give me up to 300 likes now. I mean, the episode was decent. I liked the basic instinct move that they did. I thought it was cute with the different forms of interrogations. I did like that because it was different. Listen, I wasn't even going to review it last night. I was just going to wait till I got up here and did the review. But y'all see, it made me go up and do the review last night. Kenya and Wanda J. Blige gonna be at home sanctioned on their phone together. Not Wanda J. Blige. Child, I could tell y'all watch Funky Dineva. Yeah, I could tell y'all watch Funky Dineva. I love that you don't take the comments person. It's all about grown folks having a conversation and giving their opinion. Yeah, I don't mind y'all opinion. Oh, yeah. We're going to talk more about this tonight on the panel, which incidentally comes on tonight, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock Central. Make sure y'all there on Scotty by Nature TV channel. I don't know where Fallon was. I guess Fallon was getting dug out by her man, Dingo Warrior, because y'all know that man, he African, I think. So you already know what he come with. He come with the old nigga squat squat. Y'all remember that? The African squat squat. What movie did that come from, y'all? Quick, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What movie did it come from? This called the African Squat Squat. The old nigga squat squat. What movie did it come from? That's what that man was doing to Fallon. That's why Fallon didn't care about Bolo being there, because she got her old Mount Dingo Warrior at home. I'm with you, Fallon. That's right, Jay. Baby boy. That's exactly where it came from. And La Salab, they got it. All of y'all said baby boy. Yeah, it's baby boy. Dear God. What's good, Josiah? Okay, that's what Fallon was up in there getting from her Mandingo. Okay. So that's why Fallon wanted. Y'all really thought Fallon was gonna come around there to see another man dick being swung up in her face while her husband being closer in the same vicinity to shut all that shit down? Girl, no. She wasn't even about to ruin them other ladies' good time. I respect it. Child. I'm so weak at y'all. I swear I'm weak at y'all. It's y'all. It ain't me. Come on now, get these likes up. I'm at 267. Give me the 300 likes, I say. Dude, what? I don't know why nobody really sees it for Ree. I really don't. Like, I don't have no problem with Remarkable. And in my opinion, I don't think Remarkable was doing too much. Remarkable was the team leader. Her team won. They were paintballing. All of them were loud. All of them were having fun. It won't just Remarkable. Ayana just wanted the reason to be annoyed and not like that damn girl. Ayana really pissed me off because she always says that she's a grown woman, but she never act like it. Like, I really wished Ayana would have just had the conversation because I was with Remarkable. Bitch, it's been a year. How much more time do we need for us to say, listen, I didn't know you like that. I was just taking up for my friend. My bad if I offended you. Look, my fault. I get it. You was taking up for him. I did the same damn thing. I totally get it. It's all good. It's water under the rug. Nobody asking y'all to be best friends. Nobody asking y'all to do each other hair. Nobody asking y'all to munch on the same damn carpet. Nobody asked y'all for none of that. It's just, I didn't mean it. My fault. It's all good. I ain't know you like that. Boom. It's done. Like, the conversation could have been had. I don't know why it wasn't had. And Ayana really just annoyed me. Period. All right. Ayana just annoyed me. And I'm going to tell you who else kind of annoyed me too. Kyrie. Kyrie, you need to be less concerned with them damn women and more concerned with getting your music up off the ground. And I like you. I like you, Kai. Lord knows me and Scotty will have a nasty threesome with you. But because I like you, I'm gonna keep it real. You basically in the same boat that all of them are in. And I don't want you feeling like because Lily, your mama, that you gonna get a pass on stuff. Nah, you gotta prove yourself. Be less concerned with bitches and more concerned with your craft. Because the women is gonna come. The women gonna come. Be more concerned about your craft and getting your craft off the ground. Because right now you're fighting for people to take you seriously. And right now people aren't going to take you seriously because every scene they see you in, you more concerned about trying to, mess around with one of the girls. Like, boy, be more concerned because it ain't like you can't rap because you can't. You can't rap. Be more concerned about that. Don't pull a Bow Wow. Cause Scotty, you want him to bust your ass wide open like a blooming onion too, bitch. Don't get your ass up here and get the line of backpedaling, the coochie popping, and the handstand. One, I already talked about this. I know you lying. Like I said, me and Scotty will snatch you up and do all kind of nasty things to you. But that's neither here nor there. I want you to make it with your music first, because you actually can rap. You actually got some bars. You can actually do something. So do something. Ooh, my neck. Ooh, what else? Somebody asked me how I felt about who y'all asked me how I felt about. Asked me how I felt about somebody. It wasn't on Growing Up Hip Hop though. I forgot what it was on. Ask me the question again. The person who I'm talking about, you asked me how I felt about somebody. It wasn't on Growing Up Hip Hop though. I can't think of who it was. I'm sorry, y'all. I got a crook in my neck. Ooh. Ooh, it hurt right there. About Drew. That's who it was. I'm gonna get it in a minute, CC Freak. I don't feel nothing about Drew. I like Drew. I think Drew needs to get used to reality TV though. But I like Drew. I don't have no problems about Drew last night. Drew had fun. That's what you're supposed to do at a bachelorette party. Drew had fun. But see, Drew knew her limit. Drew said, and then when he flipped me up and had me on the table face down and stuff, now you know that's when Drew said, I'm still a married woman. I got to get myself together. But she still had fun. She wasn't approved. I had no issue with Drew. Drew had fun. Tambra finally got her hair together, y'all. I loved seeing Tambra in her straight black hair. That was everything, but her voice annoys me. Like she sounds like a valley girl. She sounds like the black girls that's trying to be white and get accepted down at Sweet Valley High. That's what she sound like. She do. And then on top of that, it don't make it no better that she sound like she reading from a cue card. That don't make it no better. Like, now I'm glad that you finally looking like something. I mean, you got all them damn bundles out your damn hair. Now I'm gonna need for you to talk like you would normally talk, because this Sweet Valley Girl high accent that you got, it's like nails to a chalkboard. Girl. With my eggs. Girl, they eggs with my eggs. And I just want to make sure that everything is taken care of properly. So when I do decide that I want to have children, I can do that. Girl, if you don't talk like the normal sister girl from around the way, you had better. Ciao. All right, listen, y'all. This has been so much fun. But I'm about to go on ahead and end this because Bondi is about to start her live around about 1:30 and it's already 1:02. So I want all of y'all to leave from around here and head on over to Bondi's channel and set your reminders when she do her live. But y'all, this was so much fun. Thank you guys so much for rocking with me. I was up here for 2 hours. Shout out to all of my mods. Shout out to all of my peoples for joining. Josiah's World TV, Yocrates, Nisi Dixon, Scotty Punk Ass. Shout out to all of y'all. Shout out for the Cash Apps, the Super Chats, the PayPals. It was really sweet of you guys. I definitely appreciate it. Speaking of Scotty, make sure that y'all head over to the Whether You Like It or Not panel tonight, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock Central Time, where we gonna discuss in detail all of these shows and probably some more stuff. Make sure y'all there. It's not gonna be late this time. It's gonna be on time. So make sure y'all are there. Scotty by Nature TV. And if all hearts and minds are clear, I love you guys. I love on you guys. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe. And I'm gonna see y'all tonight on the panel.